I don't know if you ever seen The Abyss. Honey, have you ever seen The Abyss?
Mm, what, the movie
The
or
movie The Abyss.
what was that about?
Oh my god.
I can't
Okay.
remember
Oh
movies
my gosh.
after
Oh
like
my
a
gosh.
year. I forget
Okay.
all movies.
You've gotta watch this movie. I'm the guy in the suit going into the abyss. That's me. And I think his name
Did
was.
we watch that? Was that the one
No.
under the sea or in the Arctic?
No, they were deep down in the ocean. And they
I don't
found
think
these
we watched
alien
that.
things down
Yes, I watched that. Yes, I
there.
did.
Okay, so
Couldn't tell you about it.
and I think Harrison Harold or Harrison some I fucking forgot his name. But that's how deep I'll dive. Some people will go, with a scuba tank pretty damn deep, 40, 30 uh, feet, and some people just snorkel kind of at the surface. But I think it's if you can jump, put on a suit, come with me, and get down deep there, you're going to see some and hear and notice some pretty amazing things, and at the same time some very disturbing things at the same time. But you can't be shy to it. You can't protect yourself from it. You have to be open to it.
Get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
There you
go.
I like that. It's a perfect thing. That's a perfect thing.
Because you only grow and achieve things. Nothing great was ever achieved by being comfortable.
At the end, Manitalk is singing a little bit, so I have that listed for at 155.
They work to plot against you, so we have to work every day to plot against them. And don't be an asshole.
Yeah, I feel like playing my old song, Howdy and Aloha. Welcome to Manhattan.
That's a good one.
And you are Ohana. I hope you'll stay and talk. I'll play that one later.
Okay, I just have a little bit more of notes on the Goodman character. He's stoned. He's on crack cocaine or something. He's totally out of his head. I'll even play a little bit with his voice right here, so anyone can see that he's not doing a fake face. And when he does do those fake crazy man faces, it's because he's in the middle of tardive dyskinesia and he knows it. So he's trying to cover up the outrageousness of his own face. He's trying to turn it into a routine. It's disgusting.
Ladies and gentlemen, happy Valentine's Day, and what better story today? What better Valentine's Day story to talk about than the White House Deputy Director resigning for the most egregious statements leveled towards a political reporter?
The people that medicated normal don't act like him. I hope their tardive dyskinesia recovers, or that they learn to just accept it. We're all injured. I get a couple stents in my heart, getting cataracts fixed. Life is tough. The key is probably to go to Krishnamurti for therapy. He delves deep into the philosophy of suffering. He lost his brother when he was young. He got totally brain effed by the Theosophical Society. He became a connoisseur of cocaine. I don't know how I can be spun as a conspiracy theorist when the Theosophical Society were Freemasons. That's not my fault. Now I got YouTube posting up the advisories for anything with the letter after elemental P. P. I think it comes right after the letter P. Elemental P. I can't even say that letter. It's right before R. So every time I say the letter before R, I get this weird advisory from... I love YouTube. Everyone needs to watch all these channels. Take off your ad blocker. I love YouTube. They're the best. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not lying. I'd love to have a lie detector test on that where I said I'm not lying a second ago, because I was lying, but it felt like I had really good delivery. Could I have fooled the machine? Okay, just wrapping up. So HA, I got written down here, 1000 textbook creepy. Pick any second you want of H.A. Goodman, and he's as creepy as anyone could ever be. At 1450-ish, look for Coke Jaw, so I will. This is my new system. I take what I download and put it after pointing out the timestamp of the notes. I share the notes. 1510, he triggers movement. He triggered move. I know what that note means. I'm just looking at the notes and I see triggered movements. He puts his hand up to his forehead. The face yoga triggered the movement. It did the opposite of what he thought it would do. 1550 eyebrows. So we'll see what that means. 1620, he makes look like he looks like Melvin. Like in that photo I put up, where are they the same? Is that his dad? From my Twitter days. He makes that goofy Melvin in that one picture look. I figured that out. I memorized the facial expressions. So I'm trying to compare people, right? So I have it memorized in my head, the expressions of the people, of the other people. And then I can measure that against the face I'm actually looking at. So I can look at Melvin. I know all the expressions of HA. So when I'm watching Melvin, I can see HA. And vice versa. When I'm watching HA, I see Melvin. I see when he's Melvin. It's why I think that it's quite possible that Redneckonomics is Shanda's daughter. So 1620 Melvin and HA triggered himself. At 1625-ish, he does a double Loria, I'll call it, where he crunches downward his two eyes. He shuts the lids, that type of thing. It's an extreme attempt to keep the eyebrows from going upward. Then I wrote down Ebon. Ebon Kim does that with one eye. I used to sleuth all these people, so I go into archives. If you go into the archives, you're going to notice this guy Ebon Kim does this wink. That's a half Loria. Joe Loria has something where he crunches down his eyes. So you got Ebon, and then I got 1630, Melvin, 1629, Tardive Dyskinesia. His tongue does jut out every once in a while. I never really documented that too much. This time, it looks like it jutted out and then he changed it into I'll wet my whistle, that type of thing. Whiny Man, Graham Elwood has tardive dyskinesia with the tongue jutting out. He can't help that. They can try to make it look like they did that themselves, but it's not true. That's involuntary. Hopefully these notes now make sense, as that's pretty much it for the show. Just setting things in order to finish up. Going back to Audacity to hit stop. Before I do so, thanks for your patience. Even though I'm speaking now, this thing is a mess. I have to edit it. I'll try to do a much better job at editing than I did in that other one where I duplicated a part of it. I hated to figure that out later on, but it happens. I'm not going to dwell on it. Thanks for your time. Take care. Bye-bye.